Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to episode 80 of Last FIFA 14, and the first game of this episode will be into Division 1, and after that we'll build a new squad. So heading on into Division 1, we're sitting on 3 points. We played our first game in the last episode, we're able to win it. A bit of a comeback in that episode, in the last episode, and now we're looking to pick up 3 more points. But look at that team. Team of the season Pepe, team of the season Rodriguez, you got Ronaldo, Ibrahimovic, just an insane squad. But we played 3 minutes, it's Montari on the ball, a few skill moves into the box, but unlucky not to find the target there. And it's still 0-0, but we keep on trying to create chances, and it was Ibrahimovic who was the main man in this match. A few skill moves here, lucky to hang on to the ball, makes his way into the box, stops up, drags it back. We try out the shot, and in the end it's Montari to try and get a shot in, but it is blocked off, and that was pretty much all for the first half. Not too much happening, but into the second half, he plays a through ball. I tried to head it back to my keeper, he didn't do that, and I just panicked to try and get it away because I had a rushing David Luiz towards my keeper, and it was a bad clearance. He picked it up, back to David Luiz, and 1-0 it was. But straight from my kickoff, I actually get a free kick, and I thought, let's try and send it into the box, maybe we can get a header or bicycle kick in, and in the end it's actually him to head it on through to, on through to Constant, who will score a goal to make it a 1-1, and he goes with a few skill moves a little bit afterward. Ibrahimovic, and my Ibrahimovic, he actually picks up the ball, was doing the defending there, and we go straight on the counter attack. And it was just a very long skill run from Ibrahimovic here, past the slide tackle. He will eventually go past another defender. He stops up, but Waka past him. He makes his way closer, stops up. He's able to hang on to it, stops up again in between the two defenders. And on the shot, he panics David Luiz and hits it into the far bottom corner to make it 2-1. A lovely skill goal there from Ibrahimovic to make it 2-1. So we have a comfortable lead on it. Well, we have a lead at least. Not that comfortable because it was tough defending, but not much happened after I went up at 2-1, and I could win the game at 2-1 there from that goal from Ibrahimovic and Constant. So we get another 3 points in a game that was very even. He had pretty much an even amount of chances as me, and in the end I was just lucky to get out on top. So we're sitting on 6 points in Division 1 after 2 games, and I felt it was time to build a new squad now for the Championship tournament, and we are going to play a Portuguese attack with Nani, Ronaldo and Eder up on the top. And I did change the formation to a 4-3-3, but eventually it would change into a 4-3-2-1 for chemistry reasons. We pick up Modric, we pick up a Gerrard for the midfield, and finally we get a Lucas as well. So the reason why I changed the squad up a little bit was the other team had a lot of skillers in the midfield, but I didn't really feel the midfield was that strong when I got hit on the counter attack. So I wanted to switch it up a little bit and try with some more solid midfielders in some way, defending wise as well. We get a bit of a Brazilian attack with Marcelo, Thiago Silva and David Luiz, and we also got a Michael Richardson in the defense, and finally we get a Sirigu as our keeper. So that will pretty much be the squad. And yeah, in goal we do have Sirigu, and he's one of the keepers I do like on the game. Pretty much for me the best League 1 keeper. Then we got Thiago Silva and David Luiz there in the defense. Michael Richards on the right back, big and strong, good on headers. And on the left back we do have Marcelo. So that is the defense. First player of the midfield is Modric, which I feel is a very good player, both attacking and sort of good defensive wise as well. He's a good box-to-box midfielder in my opinion. Then we got Lucas Leiva. It's a bit of a holding mid, good defensive stats on him, and all-rounder, he's a good player in my opinion. Then we have a Gerrard as well, and he's a bit of a box-to-box midfield as well. Can attack, go for long shots, and he got some decent defensive stats as well. So that will pretty much make up the midfield, and we just apply a fitness card here so we can play with the squad straight away. So moving on to the attack, first off we got Nani, and we need to convert him before we play with him just to get a little bit more chemistry out of him. So we convert him into a right winger, and yeah, he got some good shooting, he's quite fast and got very good dribbling, and of course the 5-star skills. So yeah, in on the right forward spot we do have Nani, and on the other forward spot we'll be playing Ronaldo, who we all know is pretty much the best player on the game, or at least in my opinion, he's the best player for me. And finally on the top we do have Eder, and he's big, strong, 4-star skills of course, and this will pretty much be the team that we are playing with. So we're heading on into the final of the Championship tournament to see if we can pick up the trophy with our new team. We get matched up against a 4-4-2 Premier League squad, quite fast all round, and I got a terrible start. Nice slide tackle from him, and my defenders were nowhere to be found. A through ball, and Eto could make it 1-0. So not exactly the best start, and a few minutes later he'll cross it in, and somehow Eto wins the header against David Luiz. I felt David Luiz should have won that, but he goes up at 2-0. It was a tough game. His defense was very difficult to break down, and this was pretty much the picture. I always ran into a bunch of players, and I couldn't pass my way through and couldn't skill my way through really. So it didn't look too good. Until the 87th minute, I was able to pick the ball up here, and it's just a very simple goal to get me back into the game, 2-1. But I wouldn't really touch the ball because he just started passing it around the back after that, run the clock down, and when he finally went on the attack, it was pretty much game over. I could get onto the ball, and not long after the game was over. So I did lose the game 2-1 there, unfortunately. It was a game where I just slipped up with 2 stupid goals early on because he didn't create much after that, but I just couldn't break down his defense. I can't take that away from him. He was very good at defending. So unfortunately, we lose our first game with the new team, and we head back on into the tournament, and we face pretty much the same squad, a Premier League squad, a lot of the same players. I get a chance here. He goes with a slight tackle, and he'll actually get a company send off. And from the free kick, I didn't really create anything good. So instead, it is him bringing on through in the 28th minute. He'll pass it across and get a goal to make it 1-0. And then I got the shush treatment. He was this type of player, just running around and trying to provoke players. I get his opponents, I guess. But I tried to get back into the game. Ronaldo on the ball here, breaking on through, but too many players. I had to go with a shot from distance, but an easy save. And instead, look at this. It changed to my player. He picks it up somehow, and this was pretty much the picture of the game. Luckily, he didn't score, but that was just how the game, like, nothing really worked for me. I break through with Nani, but a terrible long touch and a bad shot. And instead, it's off a corner. I actually get a goal to make it a 1-1. And we go into extra time. Nani again, and not much power on the shot, I felt, but he blasted over the net, and instead a through ball here in the 118th minute. Nice little stop and turn from him, and he will win the game that way. And that was just terrible because he just went with that shushing again. And losing in the 119th minute is never fun at all, and especially not against this type of player. So yeah, unfortunately I lose another game with the team, and I felt it was the curse of the Portuguese attack. Just as at the World Cup, they didn't really play well together, and I felt it didn't perform well for me when I played. Even though when you look at it in FIFA-wise, it's a pretty good team. I think they attack Nani, Ronaldo, and Eder. But after that, I just felt I wanted to sell on the squad. I felt terrible playing with it, and it wasn't exactly the most entertaining gameplay I was able to get with it. So I decided to list up all the players apart from the skillers, of course. And that is going to be where we end off the episode. So unfortunately, we did get 2 losses. Hopefully that Ibrahimovic goal did make up for it in some way in the start. And in the next episode, we will be building a squad around some of the transferred skillers that is an Ultimate Team. We are playing Terap as a striker as well, which will be quite interesting. I did that a lot in FIFA 13, so look forward to that, and that is going to be the end. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.